Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 25, 2022. The Sun moves into your career and reputation sector today, kicking off a month-long transit encouraging you to reach new heights. You'll be in the position to take charge or take the lead in the weeks ahead. It's one of the most goal-oriented times of the year, and it can also be one of the more public ones. People take notice of you, and you can be more accountable than usual. Your performance and accomplishments can be in high focus. Today, you can gain unique insight into a career, performance, or reputation matter, particularly related to recent decisions and choices. Conversations, thoughts, information, and connections can be significant, leading to new beginnings. While decisions should probably wait since thinking is brand new and fresh, you can use this period to better understand your projects, goals, and needs. You're on the fast track to success. With the mighty Sun, our great luminary, turning a corner to enter Libra, a whole new zodiac season is upon you. With the Sun kissing the crown of your sky, your solar 10th house of achievement, you'll be especially busy climbing the professional ladder in the month to come. This is a key period to hustle, but it doesn't mean you need to do so at the expense of your personal or romantic life. Talk with your partner about both of your ambitions and the big goals you'd like to reach. Remember, you're a team against the world. Let go of any power struggles since the moon is void of course today. Your transformative process may be stalled during this lunar lull, as you may need to take a step back to look at everything that has transpired over the last few days. Luckily, you will feel in control as the Sun enters Libra. Libra season is your time to shine for everything that you have and will accomplish as an established professional. Harness the power of the Sun in Libra to rise as a professional powerhouse who is connected with equally incredible individuals and associations. Before leaving your financial sector today, the Moon will align with the dwarf planet Ceres for one last time before she not only leaves next week but ends all planetary activity on this side of the financial fence. While Ceres isn't focused on the money and instead more on your financial needs and priorities, the Moon is, with the chance to bring the two together today. Have you enjoyed going on a Stairmaster when you've worked out in the past? The motion of the Stairmaster mimics the climbing motion that we miss in our lives when using elevators, escalators, and other such devices. During your fitness activities, try to visualize what you are getting out of the exercise both physically and mentally. The time you spend working on your body is precious to the development of your self-esteem. Give yourself a double workout by releasing and strengthening within your mind and heart as well. This will be the most important period of the year for you. So, don't miss the boat. Indeed, the vibrations will be asking you to have a lot of personal initiative. This isn't the moment to fall asleep. You are in an active and dynamic phase, and the action you take will probably affect your future. This would be the ideal moment to think about changing your job or where you live. So, be yourself, express your personality, and be creative. If you do all this, nothing will be able to stop you. The Sun's departure from your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery and return to your career sector today is something that happens at this time every year, often ending all planetary activity on the adventurous side of life's fence. That is not the case today, with Venus staying on, the Moon returning just a few hours later, and then Mercury retrograding back in 4 weeks after leaving. It is the 4 weeks that Mercury has already spent here that the Sun will shine the light on as they briefly align before swapping places. The Sun's departure from an adventurous part of your chart today might take the solar spotlight off the adventurous side of life's fence, but Venus, the planet of love, is right there ready to seize the moment. In between the Sun's departure and the Moon's return a few hours later, Venus will be on her own, giving the planet of love just enough time to shift the focus onto bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together. Our eyes in the sky. Today, Mercury retrograde backs into the creative sign of Virgo. It continues to make contact with some powerful players in the sky, asking you to look at your desires through the lens of maturity and experience. With a hard lesson still digging at your spirit, there is going to be a meeting whether you're ready for it or not. This week's focus is on relationships and how they can help you meet your goals. It's about moving up, whether you form a jogging club with friends to take off a few pounds, or access the networking power of acquaintances. There's an emphasis on learning new languages and studying foreign cultures to help you take your business worldwide. The moon in Virgo highlights your need to be heard. This energy wants you to take control. You're being forced to take on several roles in your life whether you feel prepared or not. The responsibility can feel daunting for sure, but you have to put your foot down. That is the test of these aspects. You just have to trust that what you're doing and all the steps you're taking will pay off. After midnight, the moon enters Virgo and exits its void of course, which began yesterday morning. Over the next 2 days, we feel emotionally regulated when everything is running like clockwork. The only problem is that life rarely adheres to our personal schedule or aligns with our expectations. Our desire for perfection, and its lack of attainment, can disturb us now. This is a good time to attend to routine business and detail work. Logistical activities can help calm our nerves if we find ourselves spiraling into judgmental or critical thinking. Consider tidying up around the house, organizing a bookshelf, or cleaning out your closet. At this time, something happens to shock us out of this expectation. We realize that we have been taking things too seriously, that life is baffling, and that we should enjoy the ride. Our intuition and instincts harmonize. We come to sudden realizations that reshape how we relate with others. We could also learn new information, receive unexpected news, or experience a synchronicity that bears special significance. The stress of the day rolls off our backs as we throw up our hands and submit to the universe's grand plan. In the morning, Mercury enters Virgo in retrograde motion, a territory it last traversed on August 25th. Look back to this date to make connections. An event or interaction that took place around this time may now be brought up for reflection. History repeats. Eerily similar conversations occur. It is even possible that we will rethink some Virgo-style rituals or routines that are no longer working for us. Although we may arrive at certain conclusions, we are still in a retrograde review phase, so acknowledge discoveries without acting on them just yet. Discussions may help to clarify our ideas or opinions, but we should beware of being overly judgmental of ourselves or others. No one has all the answers right now. Let curiosity, not criticism, guide your choices.